Welcome to the RadioU podcast. I'm Hudson.
And I'm Allie.
Coming up, is there anything worth saving once it's dropped in a porta potty?
Also, what happens when you take a massage gun to the eye?
All that and more on the way next. Not everyone from Scotland has been enjoying the World Cup and drinking entire American cities dry lately. 877-2-RADIO-U or the talkback button in the RadioU app. I have a man from Scotland in his 20s who's now receiving eye treatment after he recently visited ophthalmologists complaining of increased floaters and flashing lights in his right eye over the past week. He said that he had not had any eye or head injuries before the vision problems began. His family didn't have a history of eye disease that would explain them. He had mild nearsightedness and needed glasses, but that's not enough to warrant these strange problems occurring in your 20s. The doctors examined him and found that both of his eyes were in awful shape.
Uh-oh.
His right eye had multiple retinal tears, been there, widespread retinal bruising, and a condition called retinal dialysis.
Oh, no.
There's no kind of dialysis that's good, right?
No. That means it's failing.
If you've got dialysis, something is wrong. That's usually seen after a significant eye injury. That's just his right eye.
Okay.
His left eye had widespread bruising and 6 full-thickness rips in his retina.
Gosh, that makes my eyes literally hurt.
I know. Half of this is something I've experienced, I think.
Yeah.
And so once they did this examination and found all these issues, they asked him again. They're like, what happened?
Yeah, what did you do?
What's
this
going
doesn't
on
just occur
with your eyes? And the man finally reluctantly admitted that for the past several months, he had been trying to soothe his tired eyes with a massage gun.
Bro, what the heck were you thinking?
He put on the bullet attachment on his massage gun and would use it on and around his eyes weekly for several months. Yeah, weekly.
For 7 months?
No, several. I think it was like 3 months.
Okay.
He had been doing this.
But still, that's terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
Yes.
It caused tears in his eyes.
Oh, man. He just kept doing it, and he's like, "Oh, it's not working. I'm still in pain."
Yeah.
Not realizing he's just like continuously injuring his eyes.
He's just making it worse. So miraculously, though, they say that he should, now that he's gotten, the things they can do with eyes these days are amazing.
It's true.
They can't fix mine, but everybody else is pretty much. Yeah. I'd be better off using a massage gun on my eyes than just having the eyes that I have.
Oh.
But for this guy, he should make a pretty full recovery.
Yeah, I think they're able to fix like things that are like injuries. But if it's like a genetic thing, it's not, they can't fix it.
His eyes, you just laser it back together and say, don't do this again.
Don't ever put a massage gun to your eyeball again.
Guns away.
What was he thinking? Like, seriously, what did he think would help with that? Like, how would that help?
Well, massage guns work on other parts of your body, and they relieve stress and pain, increased blood flow, that kind of thing. So I guess he was thinking the same thought process applies to my eyes, right? They need more blood, I think.
Right.
My muscles are tired. I need a massage. My eyes are tired. Also massage. Which is not from knowing eye stuff. It's not entirely. He's not completely wrong about like you need to increase blood flow and in your eyes, but it's definitely not, a massage gun is not the way to do it.
Yeah, like repeatedly hitting your eyeball over and over again.
I just can't believe that didn't hurt so much that he wouldn't stop immediately.
I would think it'd be like hurting so bad because I've bruised my eyelids before.
How'd you do that?
One of my eyelids got bruised. Well, if you get punched or something, you can.
So somebody punched you?
No, I can't remember what exactly caused it, but I just.
You got a bruised eyelid and you can't remember what happened. So you got a concussion also.
No. I bruise so easily. So something super small and stupid to somebody else could end up with like a massive bruise for me.
Okay.
And so I don't remember exactly if it was just something where like, you wake up in the morning and you rub your eyes and maybe I rubbed my eyes too hard or something.
Yeah,
and
not supposed to do that.
The eyelid got bruised or whatever, but it hurts.
It's probably a pickleball injury.
No, this was like when I was pretty young.
Paul Skeens, not content to just be a Cy Young winner, also demands to be king of the Glizzies, apparently. He's coming for my crown, Allie. 8772 Radio U or the talkback button in the Radio U app. You have to see this video. Text the word Glizzy to 8772 Radio U if you haven't seen Paul Skeens in his Oscar-worthy performance, a 2-minute ad for Sheets introducing the Big Glizzy.
This thing is huge.
It's massive. I don't know if it's actually a foot long. It might be longer than that. But this is what I've been yearning for.
Yeah.
I've been asking for one of these. And so Sheets now will get you the Big Glizzy, and they will get you, and they say any toppings you want on it. It can hold them because it's big.
It's massive. Joey Chestnut's like, oh man, if I had to do a hot dog eating competition with those, it would take a little longer.
The numbers would be much lower.
Yes, because these are like double the size of a normal hot dog.
But the whole ad is killing me because Paul Skeens is like 73% of people think hot dogs are mid. He's like, I love hot dogs, but they're weak.
They're weak.
They have no aura. Introducing the Big Glizzy. And it definitely has some aura.
Yes, it's a great thing because like there's like a board meeting happening in like a conference room or whatever, and he just barges in, gives this presentation, which is like so funny.
It's kind of like an I Think You Should Leave sketch.
Yep.
But it's Paul Skeens instead of Tim Robinson.
I didn't know Paul Skeens had this in him, I gotta be honest.
I didn't either. And I also didn't know that he's not a Johnny-come-lately to the hot dog scene. He's been living the hot dog life.
Okay.
Like
he loves the hot dog.
Yeah, Livy Dunn has posted out videos of him with his hot dog maker in the kitchen.
He's got a hot dog maker?
He does, with like the bun toaster and everything. Yeah. I was noted here at Radio U for having mine is smaller. It's basically a toaster that you also make hot dogs in. And people would say that it makes the whole building smell like hot dogs when I use it. And I didn't care because it's so good. Paul Skeens, he's got more money than me, so he's got a better hot dog setup. But he's been doing the hot dog thing. He celebrated when he won his Cy Young with a Glizzy.
I'm not seeing the hot dog video. I don't know the thing of him with his hot dog.
It's on Livy Dunn's TikTok, and there's posts on Reddit about it. It's one of the hot dog rollers like at a gas station that's got the toaster up top. Yeah, that's just one of his go-to kitchen appliances.
That's so wild that somebody just has that in their kitchen.
Why?
I mean, I just think that's awesome, but like I've never seen somebody have it in their kitchen.
They always say that you're not supposed to buy a kitchen appliance that only has a single use, right? Because then you're just like, you don't have enough. Nobody has enough cupboards and
counter space.
Yeah,
counter space is the big problem.
But the exception to that is a hot dog maker because you will get your money's worth.
Well, and especially for Paul Skeens, who, is like probably not got a bunch of time on his hands to be cooking. So he's just making these hot dogs. I know.
I mean, he could hire a personal hot dog chef if he wanted to.
I'm sure he does probably have a personal chef, but
there's something about putting it on a roller yourself.
Yeah.
It just makes it taste a little better.
And just also being able to have that hot dog whenever you want.
Yeah. And now we all can do that with the Big Glizzy at Sheets, which they already had hot dogs.
Yeah.
Of course. But hot dogs are mid. The Big Glizzy, absolutely not. Allie, I mean, July 4th's coming up, the hot dog eating contest and everything. We might have to do a Big Glizzy food fight.
Good luck to us with this.
You don't think you can finish it?
I think I could, but like in the span of the show?
You don't think you can eat a foot-long hot dog in a couple hours?
I mean, maybe, but it's just so hard when we're like talking every few minutes,
I'll take a couple. I think I can knock down.
You'll take a couple?
Yeah, I think I can knock down a few of these.
Yeah, we'll have a behind-the-scenes video of that for everyone.
Yeah.
I saw this news on Instagram yesterday. I'm so excited. We are getting another Jane Austen adaptation this year. Hudson.
Another one.
We're already getting Pride and Prejudice, which is going to be, I think, a mini series on Netflix. So it's not going to be a movie. But I kind of like that. I like that they're spreading it out a little bit more. It gives us a little more time to enjoy the characters and the story. But now also in October of this year, we are going to be getting a Sense and Sensibility movie, which is going to be, an adaptation of that same book from the same title from Jane Austen.
That's one of my favorites.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
Which one have you seen?
Just the book. I love the book.
Okay.
I love Annie in the book.
Oh, Annie.
Yeah, she's a great character.
We all know Annie.
Yeah.
There is a Marianne.
Of course there is. One of the other favorites.
Well, a Marianne Dashwood is what it is. But
okay.
Anyways, we're getting this, and I'm very excited. Daisy Edgar-Jones is in it, and I love her so much. So, did Nikki ever mention liking Sense and Sensibility? I know she loved Pride and Prejudice, as you would talk about.
Yeah, she loved any of this Regency era stuff.
Okay,
this
so any of the Jane Austen flicks.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, and obviously Pride and Prejudice and Zombies was a big hit for her, but I think that might have been her favorite of them all.
Oh, I love it. Well, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to be getting with this, a Regency era story. So they've really been coming back into form ever since Bridgerton. I feel like we've gotten a lot more of these like period dramas again that are like romance, and all of that. But we are seeming to get a lot of these adaptations of these great books written by women. We got Wuthering Heights earlier in the year. That came out this year, right?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. And then
it's on HBO Max, I think.
Yeah. And now we're getting Sense and Sensibility. We're getting Pride and Prejudice. So it's just a great year for these adaptations.
A great year for women.
Yeah.
That they get to enjoy these. And so this is a movie.
Yeah, this is going to be a movie in theaters in October.
Okay.
So, and it's got a pretty good cast. I'm excited about the cast because it's not like the most well-known people you've ever heard of. But as far as like casting for their characters, I'm like, yes, I see it entirely. So I'm excited.
Tell me and all the guys out there what we should be interested in this.
Why you should be interested in it?
Yeah.
I don't think you need to be.
Okay.
Let this be the girls' night thing.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you are a guy who likes period dramas, absolutely go see Sense and Sensibility. Or if you haven't watched it before, there's a great miniseries. There's great movies. One with Kate Winslet in it that tell this story. It's one of my favorites from Jane Austen. It's kind of more under the radar than like the most popular ones, which are Pride and Prejudice and Emma, which if you've never heard of Emma before.
I haven't.
Have you ever heard of the movie Clueless?
Yeah, of course.
Paul
Rudd.
Yeah, Clueless is the story of Emma. It's exactly the same story. It's just told in a modern setting.
Okay.
So those are the two most popular of Jane Austen's stories. But Sense and Sensibility is very, very good, and I'm happy that we're going to get another adaptation for it.
Yeah, I like the idea now. Us guys know about this. October's coming up. You can like promote it to, hey, why don't you go see
Girls' Night?
Yeah.
Girls'
And then
Night.
we'll have a guys' night and we'll do guy stuff.
Go watch whatever you want.
We'll watch UFC.
Or, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, football will be on and it's October.
Waffle House is being sued by Florida man because, of course, it's a Florida man. This is 84-year-old Edward Bolds who is suing Waffle House because the Waffle House that he went to with his wife had an abnormally high curb that was poorly maintained, devoid of any paint or markings that indicated a change from the parking lot to the curb. And here's the kicker. The advertisements mounted in the restaurant windows posed a distraction to him and other customers.
While he was driving.
While he was walking.
Oh.
He said...
So he, fell?
He did. He fell. He fell and experienced as a result of falling, which he blames on the abnormally high curb that wasn't indicated, as well as the distracting ads in the windows. He sustained a fractured nose and a torn rotator cuff.
Oh, no.
Yeah. In the lawsuit, he says these advertisements in the window were of a size, placement, and orientation that they were clearly meant to attract the attention of customers who are already parked.
You telling me advertisements are meant to attract the attention of customers?
Egad.
What?
He then went on to say there is no need for the advertisements to be displayed in such a manner as it unreasonably increases the risk of a trip and fall by a customer already going to enter the restaurant. There is some validity to that. Why are you advertising to me? I'm already here.
They're trying to get you excited as you're entering.
Yeah.
Just like signs in front of an amusement park.
Edward Bowles, the 84-year-old man who tripped at the Waffle House on the high curb because he was distracted by ads, is seeking judgment against Waffle House for damages, costs, interest, and other such relief as the court deems just and proper.
He's also demanding a trial by jury? Interesting.
Is that how they normally do it?
I feel like it's normally a judge who's making the decision on a lot of these lawsuits.
Yeah, in like a civil case like this.
Yeah.
But I mean, and the audacity too to think you could get a jury to convict Waffle House.
Yeah, to agree with you.
Yeah, against Waffle House.
Yeah.
They're already going to be predisposed to side with Waffle House.
Maybe.
But I guess we'll find out here because now you're the judge and jury.
Yeah. Do we have any information on if this case is closed yet? Or
no, it's just
no decision's
started.
been
I mean,
reached?
the incident happened on April 17th.
Okay, so it's more...
wait, April 17th of last year.
Oh.
But nevertheless, the lawsuit was just filed. So.
It was just...
Yeah. Now
I always feel like
now
when
that he's
people-
made a recovery.
I always feel like when people wait over a year, it makes it a little more suspicious to me.
Maybe he went the day after to a lawyer, and the lawyer had to get all the ducks in a row, you know?
I mean, yeah, that type of paperwork and stuff can definitely take a long time.
Lawyers
but a
are
whole
busy.
year? A whole year to line that up?
I don't think-
Lawyers are usually salivating at these type of cases where somebody gets injured on somebody else's property.
8772-RADIO-U or the talkback button in the RadioU app. Share your verdict on this You Be the Judge case. 84-year-old man parked at Waffle House, walking in, looking at the ads of the waffles and the Texas bacon melts, and fails to realize that there's a high curb that wasn't marked or maintained in any way, trips and falls, gets injured. Should Waffle House give him money? Radio U, where music is going. 8772-RADIO-U and the talkback button in the Radio U app. We want you to share your verdict on this You Be the Judge situation where an 84-year-old Florida man is suing Waffle House. He was parked going into the Waffle House with his wife. He was distracted by the ads in the windows of the Waffle House, and there was a high curb that he claims was poorly maintained and was not marked in any way. And so the combo of that and the distracting ads led him to trip on the curb and has suffered a torn rotator cuff and broken nose. He's asking Waffle House basically to pay for all of his medical bills and everything that he sustained from that. Should they? Many good responses coming in at 8772-RADIO-U. Allie, look at what the people are saying.
All right, we heard from Susanna. She said the unpainted curb might be punishable depending on local laws, I would imagine, but not the ads. We love ads here at Radio U. The more the merrier.
Yeah, you're not going to get us defending ads here on Radio U. Charles says maybe they should at least offer him some free meals or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. If you broke your nose at Waffle House, I feel like you deserve a little more than a free meal.
Yeah,
But then again, he's not the first person to break his nose at Waffle House, probably.
That's very true.
Just definitely different circumstances.
The Waffle House standard is a little lower.
Yeah, but Charles says the lawsuit is just another frivolous lawsuit and maybe put up some signage so that it doesn't happen again.
D also says it's hurricane season in Florida. Nobody's going to go against Waffle House.
That's what I'm thinking, because that's Waffle House, like, they're the last place open when there's an emergency.
The last bastion of hope for food.
They stay open, like, not just 24/7, just like any circumstances, they are there. So this is not the time. That's not the kind of place you want to go against.
Yeah. I remember my family, we were traveling through Nashville, Tennessee. I don't remember what year this was, if it was 2010 or 2012, when the Nashville flood happened. Do you remember this? It was insane
Vaguely,
flooding in Nashville. And we had to get off the highway and stay at a Waffle House for a few hours.
Sometimes that's all you can do.
Yeah, and there were lots of other people there with us.
I think in this case, Susanna kind of got the closest to it for me, which is it's much more about the curb and how they marked that than the ads, which I feel like he's just adding that on.
Right.
As he's like, and another thing. Like, really, it's about the curb, because if you go, a lot of places you go, and she says, depending on the local laws, but if there is a curb where it changes from the road, it's painted a different color.
They'll paint it red, yellow, something.
And that's not just for cars so that they don't roll over it. It's also for people as well.
As they're walking.
Like that's his case, is that they didn't signify that there was a change in level with the curb.
Yes, I would think the only legit part of the case would be the curb, and that they just need to update that a little bit. And so with that being said, there is a chance a judge or jury in this case, because he wants it to be trial by jury, that they would at least have Waffle House cover the medical bills because of his fall with this curb.
We don't have the actual numbers of how much he wants, but everything. It's not like a lot of times people ask for
millions of dollars.
Yeah, and emotional distress and whatever. He's not asking for that. So I feel like he's not asking for something unreasonable either. William says, I don't believe this is punishable. This seems like the kind of person that would go to Waffle House. Very clumsy.
Very clumsy.
Hey, you watch it, William. I have a Waffle House shirt.
Hudson is thinking about going to Waffle House today.
I literally am. This has been the best ad for Waffle House is just talking about it right now, because I'm getting hungry.
It's true. But we also heard from Stacey. She said, I would assume this dude went through their insurance company. So usually if the curb isn't marked, insurance would probably cover his medical bills.
Oh.
But he may want more than what the insurance gave him.
Yeah. I think, I'm a solutions-oriented guy. I think give this man a lifetime supply of whatever the ad was for.
Whatever distracted him.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
That's kind of a meet in the middle, right? Because he's like, whatever was in the ad, he was like, oh, I've got to have it. And he tuned out the rest of the world. So it must have been good. So obviously it'll make him happy.
Maybe, or he could take it as a slap to his broken face.
Well, maybe that's what he deserves. We had to do, not first to worst, but like we had to rank the most popular or well-known Bible verses.
Oh, easy. I know the top one.
Well, one would probably be John 3:16, right?
Absolutely.
Because that's the only one that you see like signs for at sports games, and whatever, and wrestling.
Yeah.
But I think my number 2 would be the one that's like, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Psalm 23.
That's probably, that's up there, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody knows the valley of the shadow of the death.
Everybody knows that one. Psalm 23. I also think of Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not for you to fail. All that. People quote that one a lot.
Yeah. But Psalm 23 is the one I was thinking of.
Okay.
And I've said this on the show before, that it always confused me growing up, because every time I would hear it, for some reason, it was always the King James version.
Oh, yeah. Yea, though I walk through.
Well, because it starts with the Lord is my shepherd.
Yeah, I shall not want.
Yeah. And so I thought that was like, I don't want the shepherd. And I'm like, this is a weird one to do in church.
No, you shall want for nothing.
I shall not want. And then it lists all the things he makes you do. And so I'm like, that's why I don't want him, because he makes me do all this stuff. I've mentioned that. But if you read any other version,
yes, you understand,
and you're not
a
dope like me,
you are a child.
It makes
you are a child. It's okay that you didn't understand King James English.
Well, everybody else seems to get it though. I think. I don't know, but this is why I want to go through it in like a different version that's more modernized.
Sure.
Because then it's like, the Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing.
Yes.
You don't need anything. When you let the Lord lead you, you lack nothing. You have everything you need. And then it does say all the stuff he makes you do, but it's good stuff.
Yes.
Lie down in green pastures. Leads me beside quiet waters. That sounds nice.
That sounds very peaceful.
Quiet waters?
Yep.
like by a stream or something.
Yep, beautiful.
Refreshes my soul.
Love it.
Yeah. Guides me along the right paths. And it goes down, but like, and then we get to the walk through the valley of the shadow of death, which that is changed in this version, but I really like the verbiage.
I was going to say, the King James is iconic for a reason.
Yeah.
Because it's been quoted for so long that it's almost like wrong to hear it in another way.
Yeah. I lack nothing doesn't sound as good,
It just
even though
doesn't
it's
sound as
much more clear to me.
Yeah, it can be more clear, but if you hear the OG version, even though it's not even the OG version, because the OG is probably in Hebrew, but it's still very clear. It's like I want for nothing.
Yeah,
he's everything I need.
Yeah, and you can go through the valley of the shadow of death, which sounds really scary.
It does,
and you will fear no evil because God's with you.
Yeah.
This is when you go through it and it tells you, this is telling you who God is.
Yeah.
Why would you want to pay attention to God? Because he's going to give you peace and refresh your soul. And even if you're walking through the valley of the shadow of death, he's going to make sure you don't have to be afraid. That is crazy. Well, I wish I focused on that part more when I was growing up and not the I shall not want God
I shall not
part.
want the shepherd.
Yeah, I shall not want it. I feel like that. I don't know if it's correlation or causation with my oppositional defiance, but it definitely feels related. But hey, listen, if you if this is something that sounds good to you, not a shepherd that you shall not want, but a God that is with you, that gives you peace, that brings you peaceful, quiet waters, and refreshes your soul, it's there for you. God is there. Jesus is ready. All you need to do is ask, hey, God, I want you in my life. I want some of that peace. I feel like I'm going through the valley of the shadow of death sometimes, and I would love to not have to fear that.
Yeah.
Find out more. Start talking to God. Let him talk to you. You can also go to radiou.com/free gift. Have you been following the saga of the Knicks fan who went viral for stealing a trash can?
No.
8772 Radio U, the talkback button in the RadioU app. So you didn't see this lady. Her name is, she was outed as Angie Baez. She's 40 years old.
Okay.
When the Knicks had their championship parade through the streets of New York City, the city made up these special trash cans that were orange and blue, the colors of the Knicks, that were just for the special occasion. This woman was caught dumping out one of the trash cans so that she could take it home with her.
Oh my gosh.
As a collector's item, as a memento of the Knicks parade.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. It's definitely a crazy thing to do. Well, obviously she went viral for doing that when she was seen doing it. She has now since, when she was identified, has been let go from her job as an executive at JP Morgan Chase.
Wow.
Pretty high level stuff. She was the executive director of community and industry engagement, but not anymore.
Not anymore. Not after you steal a trash can from your community.
Yeah.
Miss Community Engagement. So, yeah. Also, I love that New York City Sanitation, like their official X account, posted out a picture of the trash can being returned, and it's like, welcome back. We missed you.
She did. Yeah, she did have to return it. In addition to being let go from her job, she also had to pay 2 fines that totaled $175. But I feel like for an executive at JP Morgan Chase, that doesn't feel like much.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they don't charge you different based off of what job you have. But, Allie, do you think she should have lost her job for this?
No, I don't. But I do think it's really dumb that you would do this at such a high-level position. You would think this would be like a person that's pretty smart. And this seems really dumb.
I'm with you. I'm not defending her or her actions because obviously the fact of dumping out a trash can.
Dumping out trash in the
whole
street.
point it's there for is to collect the trash.
Right.
If she should have taken it home, if she was going to steal it, take it home with the trash inside.
Yeah.
And then dispose of the trash properly. That's what I would have done.
Why just pour it out in the middle of the street?
She poured it out in the street. But she wasn't at work while she was doing this. And so her punishment was the $175 because that's the punishment would be for anybody. I feel like it's kind of crazy she got let go of her job, which tells me she must not have been very good at it.
Yeah, this was the excuse they were waiting for. They were like, get rid of her. We've been waiting for a moment to fire Angie.
Yeah, she's kind of been tough around the office, and finally we have a good reason to get rid of her. Because it does say probably a lot about her personality, too.
Yeah.
That she'd
be willing to do this.
Yeah. I also think it's kind of being ignored how crazy it is that in the span of like a week, the city of New York City was able to source all of these special edition
trash
cans and put them out throughout the city.
Yeah.
Impressive, perhaps, but also kind of ridiculous and crazy.
Yeah, a little bit, but also like one of those things where you're wondering to yourself, like, if they could do this for the Knicks winning the championship, why can't they be better at cleaning up the trash on a normal basis?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's one of the bigger complaints about New York City is that there's a lot of trash buildup everywhere.
I think, well, there's probably also a lot of people like Angie.
Yeah, dumping the trash.
Exactly. They don't even notice the trash cans.
There is a sign, like, on the trash can. It's like, no household trash, no business trash. So I think people just overall...
It's confusing.
There's confusing, but also, like, there's a lack of, like, dumpsters around.
Yeah.
And so people are just using whatever trash cans to put their trash from their own home in it.
No household trash. I mean, so that means, like, bags, but so it's meant to be, like, if you're carrying a
if you're walking down the street watching the parade, you just put your empty cup in there or something.
I'll also tell you, I would see that and it says there's a fine, but I'd be like, how are they going to catch me?
Yeah.
They're going to go through my garbage to give me a fine? Maybe they will.
Maybe.
We're talking sports. At the Miami Marlins recent Bark at the Park game, Allie, you've got to see this video if you haven't yet. We're just doing hot dog content all morning long because this was Bark at the Park, Miami Marlins Park, and it's a great video of one dog getting fed a hot dog. Which it's Bark at the Park. If you're taking your dog, you got to give it a stadium hot dog, right? That's just, even if it costs $8.
Yeah.
I mean, why'd you bring your dog if you're not going to give it a hot dog? But behind...
I'm watching this video. Oh my gosh.
Behind the dog that's eating the hot dog is another dog staring so intently, but evidently not getting the same experience because it did not get a hot dog.
This dog like slowly blinks in like the saddest way. Just like blinks like, where's my hot dog?
Yeah. And so
poor guy.
Yeah. So once the video of this made its way online, then the Miami Marlins posted out a screenshot, a capture of this dog that was the one that's not getting the hot dog. And they wanted to find out who this dog was so that they could give him a dream day at the park.
Oh, I love that. I hope they can find him.
They did.
They did?
Yeah, they did. And the story gets better. So they've found this dog. They found out who it was. This dog is a rescue dog that was abandoned in a box in Aruba.
No way.
Yes, it was abandoned in a box in Aruba. A guy from, it was in, I guess, one of the kind of the rescue share things, because of what they say, because I've learned this and now looking for a dog myself, is that there's way more dogs than there are people looking for dogs the more south you go.
Okay.
And so to even it out, they will like send dogs up, rescue dogs and whatever, up north.
Yeah.
And so that's what they did with this dog from Aruba with a rescue program. They sent it up to Massachusetts where it was adopted by somebody, and then that person moved down to Florida, and so that's why they were at the Miami
Marlins game.
So this dog, I guess, Jonah, the dog, is going to get a dream day.
Oh, we better get a whole video recap of that day, like a whole vlog about Jonah's day at the ballpark.
Yeah. Jonah's we need to see the whole story. But I mean, already it's so fun. I hope Jonah gets all of the hot dogs that he could ever want.
I also love the name Jonah because like, if you know, like Jonah and the whale, like that's such like a big story of like traveling and stuff and like, seeing insane things. I feel like Jonah's, if he could talk, he could tell us some tales of what he's seen.
Yeah.
He's lived a life.
Obviously a sad beginning of being abandoned in a box, at the dump in Aruba, but he was in Aruba, which must have been nice. But they said that, I don't know if this is like, fully accurate, but they say that Massachusetts was a bit cold for him.
I bet.
And so maybe his owner was just looking for an excuse to like, yeah, it's a bit cold for me too.
Yeah.
But for the dog, we're going to have to move
Jonah,
to Miami.
We got to move because of Jonah. That tells me he's a well-loved dog.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully he's going to enjoy his special day.
I'm gonna look for a dog that hates the cold as well.
You're gonna leave me, Hudson, and move to Florida?
If it's what my dog demands. if that's a sacrifice I must make.
If the dog wants it, we'll go.
Yep. A California man had to be rescued this past weekend. 877-2-RADIO-U or the talkback button in the RadioU app. He was camping at Shaver Lake in California, and this man had to be rescued from the tank of a toilet.
Oh, no.
This is one of those vault toilets where more or less it's just a big permanent porta potty.
Yeah.
Instead of having actual plumbing, it's just like a porta potty, but
it's a latrine.
It goes down into the ground. It's a building, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's also come and get emptied.
Yeah.
This man fell into the tank of this vault toilet because he was trying to rescue his sunglasses that had fallen in.
Dude, just let them go.
Yeah.
Let them go. You can get another pair pretty easily.
No matter how fancy those sunglasses might have been, would you really wear them after that?
I wouldn't.
It's a double-edged, like, twofold thing of one, you have to go into a toilet tank. Like you have to reach your arm down there. It sounds like it's far enough down. He might have been like trying to hook his feet on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
Trying to like anchor himself so he can reach on down there.
Why?
So you have to put yourself through that. And then you're just going to get those and wash them off and wear them. Really?
Yeah.
You're really going to. I mean, I guess if you're okay with part A, then part B is nothing.
Yeah.
But part A is the big problem.
Yeah, it definitely is a big problem. Thankfully, it does say he only spent about 10 to 15 minutes down there before he was rescued. And firefighters hosed him down.
There's not enough.
When they got
there's not
him
enough
out.
hoses in the world.
I know. I'd be feeling gross all day, maybe all week.
You would never be able to feel like your hair was clean.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And you'd have to burn all of the clothes you were wearing.
Yes.
Just definitely dispose of those. So, okay, here's my question then, and everybody can answer this at 877-2-RADIO-U. Is there anything, if you dropped it into a porta potty,
that you would dive back in for
you
it?
would try to reach down in and grab it?
Oh, I know what my answer is.
You have one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one too. At first I was thinking nothing, because what could I possibly, because the top thing, I don't know, maybe this is your answer. The first thing that comes to mind is phone. But you can get a new phone.
I wouldn't dive in for the phone.
Yeah, I'm not getting the phone. So
Nope.
What's your answer?
My only answer, and I don't even know why I would have this in there with me, is a child or a pet.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing.
So only a living thing.
Only something that's like that'd be the only thing so valuable to me that I'd be willing to do that.
We heard from Deb at 877-2-RADIO-U. She said you would dive into a porta potty tank to save her wedding rings.
Yeah, okay.
That'd be hard.
That would be hard to find.
Yeah. I feel like that could be one. Maybe I'm wrong, but if you like call this, every porta potty has like the number on it, right?
Yeah.
Whoever, John's porta pots or
Right.
whatever.
You could have them come look through it.
Yeah, I feel like they might be able to handle that, but that's probably the right answer for all of this.
Yeah.
Rather than diving in yourself.
Yeah.
Regina said the same thing, her granny's ring. I thought of another thing. This is so obvious. The only other thing.
Helen says, my daughter, if my wife fell in, it's on her.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. But I was thinking, hello, car keys.
Oh, yeah. Those are kind of, you need those.
You're not getting far without those.
Yep.
And so and it's hard. I mean, you'd have to leave it to go somewhere to be able to replace them. They can be replaced, but it's not necessarily easy. And that's going to be really time consuming. And I do have a bad habit of putting my keys carrying my keys in my mouth sometimes if I'm carrying a bunch of groceries or something.
Yeah.
So I'd have to really remember to not do that in the future.
Yeah. Ugh. You probably shouldn't do that now anyways, because there's probably so many germs on there.
What are you saying?
Just like from it getting touched by hands and all sorts of stuff in the ignition.
I put my hands in my mouth.
Oh, you do?
I do, yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
I bite my nails.
You're not supposed to put your hands in your mouth.
It builds up a tolerance if you do it. I've always done it, so I'm immune to it.
You're immune to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the guy in Princess Bride. Like if you just do it constantly and early enough on and like dose yourself up, then you're good.
How are you not getting like little like cold sores and stuff?
I don't know. It's never been a problem for me.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but
maybe the mustache like protects.
Maybe.
I think it helps. GTA 6 pre-orders are now live.
Wow.
$79.99 for the base version.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
8772 Radio U or the talkback button in the Radio U app. It's coming out on November 19th.
Okay.
But here's the thing. 2 gaming store chains have decided that they will not be stocking Grand Theft Auto 6 at all.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Why would they ignore the biggest like cash cow in gaming? Probably, I mean, in how many years? People have been waiting for this.
Yeah.
And they're going to say no to the profits that could come with that. But the stores they're not like the biggest household names you would ever heard of. Video Games Plus, which I believe is only in Canada, and Loot Box Gaming, which is in the United States.
That's like an online one, right? I feel like I've heard of that.
I've heard of it as well, but I'm not in gaming world enough to know. Like, I've never gone to. If there is physical stores, I've never seen or gone to one.
Okay, because I feel like I've heard of like a loot box, like you could get like a membership or something, and they would send you a new box every month. With different things in it.
But nevertheless, these 2 gaming stores have decided not to carry GTA 6, and that is because they are putting out a physical edition of GTA 6 that doesn't really include anything physical at all. Most importantly, it does not come with a disc.
Oh.
So you get the GTA 6 physical edition, but it still is just a code in a box.
Oh, really?
And
Not even like a flash drive or something?
Nope.
I feel like that, like an SD card or a flash drive was kind of a common thing that I was seeing more recently that you could get for a physical copy.
Yeah.
It would be like on a hard drive or something.
Apparently not. So this will just be, it's a box, but that's just for show. It's
so you're just
code
getting the box for it to sit on a shelf.
Exactly. And so these 2 stores say that goes against their policies supporting physical game ownership. So while they're both very clear, this is not some kind of protest or boycott of Rockstar or GTA 6. It just doesn't align with their policies.
Yeah.
And so they're not going to be carrying it, which is a pretty big move to make.
That is a pretty big move to make because this game is about to be the biggest game we've probably ever seen.
Yeah.
For sales and whatnot. You know, we just talked about not that long ago, maybe a couple weeks, Gears of War, the new Gears of War game.
Yeah.
And how it has a budget of $400 million, which is like more than doubling the budget for like Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey.
Yeah.
The budget for it is crazy. And I can't even fathom how much money GTA 6 development has taken because it's taken so long.
Right.
It's probably so much money that they've put into this game. So, I mean, I think they're pretty much guaranteed to get at least all of that back. But
estimated budget ranging from $1 billion.
I knew it was going to be $1 billion.
To $3 billion.
What?
They might have spent $3 billion to make this game. And they couldn't be bothered to make discs for people.
Yeah. Seriously, though, I wonder how much money it's anticipated to make.
I mean, I would think at least $3 billion.
It better at least make $3 billion if they spent that on it.
Yeah. The reason that they think that the code in a box way, I guess, is the way to go, besides it's just like discs are outdated at this point.
Yeah, who even has, I don't even have disc, like a way to put a disc into a laptop
what I was gonna
anymore,
say, yeah.
you know?
I think there's a version, possibly a PlayStation and Xbox, I could be wrong about this, that don't even, like, there's not even a disc drive on it.
Yeah.
So it's a little outdated, but they also think it'll help they will help prevent leaks and ensure a simultaneous release and launch for everybody.
Oh, okay.
But then other people, that are like, if I'm buying a game, I'm spending $80 on a game.
Then I want the game.
I want to have it, and I want to know I always have it.
Yes.
So if I have the disc, I at least always have some part of the game, and in this case, not really.
Yeah,
So.
and also even if it's not a disc and you had like a hard drive, you have that game. Like you have that physical hard drive, you have that jump drive, whatever it is they put the game on. So I much prefer that kind of like reassurance that you will never, the game's not going to be taken away from you.
It's definitely a concern. I mean, it's not enough to make me want to buy every movie I ever want on Blu-ray or something.
No.
But it's just like, what if they just decide to take this off of streaming and
Exactly.
never watch it again?
Yeah.
And they could do that with the GTA that you pay for.
Right.
Today's first to worst probably should come with a visual aid.
Yeah.
Because we're doing World Cup soccer uniforms. I do have a list, and somebody else's ranking I can send if you text the word soccer to 8772 RadioU. But how first to worst works is, Allie and I, we have a topic. Today's topic, World Cup uniforms. We choose the first and worst choices in this topic, and then you decide which of us chose better and which picks we missed. I get to go first.
All right, let's hear it.
I already know that we disagree on some of this, so that's a good start. I guess odds are there's like 96 uniforms.
So many, because
You
each
count 'em
team
all.
has at least 2, right?
Yeah. So for worst, I'm going to start with worst because I feel a lot of conviction about this.
Okay.
For worst, I am choosing the Swiss highlighter soccer uniform.
Okay, I don't know if I've seen these.
They have their red, and I'm not just choosing this because they
Is this
beat
like their home or away jersey?
this. Let me see. I'll look on this list right here. The Swiss away jersey.
Okay.
It does have. You do know it's Switzerland because it's got the Switzerland flag
it's
in the corner.
green.
But it looks like somebody scribbled with a highlighter.
Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, bright green, which has what to do with Switzerland exactly?
The Alps, I mean, like green nature, but even
Nothing in nature is that color.
Yeah, nothing is this green, highlighter green.
It looks like it's radioactive. And so it looks, and it's not even like cool looking, it'd be like, oh, this doesn't make any sense, but at least it looks cool. It doesn't look cool. Yeah. So I'm going with that for worst. First was a tough choice. I had two that were very much near the top, but I had a hard time choosing. But at the end of the day, this one just looks so classic, but also so unique. And that is the Curacao soft yellow away jersey.
Okay.
It has it's almost like pastel yellow, very soft yellow, and then just some really smart striping, but unique colors. And so I thought that one beats out my other choice, which I can't reveal yet, but it just looks so classic. There's a lot of soccer jerseys now where they're doing so much with like patterns and like sublimated stuff, or it's just like you don't recognize what country it is. But for Curacao, I just feel like it's classic, simple, and it just looks sharp.
Yeah, that's really where I leaned when it came to my picks as well, because I noticed I gravitated towards the ones, like the jerseys that I like, that are the classics, the like, if it's not broke, don't fix it type of thing.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Keep it simple, but also like iconic in a way. Like we always picture this person or this team in this jersey. I'll go for worst first, though, and that is, for me, the home USA kit.
Oh, no.
I do not like this at all.
You hate the USA?
I love their Stars kit, which is their away one. And it's a black and like navy blue kit that has like the stars. It actually looks pretty sick, in my opinion. But their home jersey, which if they win the World Cup this year, guys, for the first time ever, they will win in these awful, dreadful jerseys.
Wow.
And that kind of breaks my heart a little bit. But it's supposed to be like a waving stripe, like stripes, like the flag waving in the air.
Yeah.
But it has so little blue in it, and it from far away just looks like red and white stripes, that when they were playing Paraguay, thought that they were Paraguay, because Paraguay has a white and red striped jersey. That's kind of what they're known for. So I mentioned yesterday when teasing this, the reason I picked this for worse is because I didn't even know who they were. It isn't iconic. It isn't in any way distinguishable from some other team. It just didn't seem like this is the US of A. Also, the back looks terrible. It looks like all they did to make it so you could see the number and the name was put a little white block on top of the red stripes so that you could see their name. And so I just think the design looks pretty lazy and boring.
Allie's really out here picking the United States with the worst uniform.
We're the USA. We can do better than this, guys. We can do better. For best,
yes,
I am going with an iconic jersey. I'm so glad that they have not really changed and altered this throughout the years, and that is the Argentina home jersey. The
classic.
Blue stripes. I love that Carolina blue color. It's so beautiful. And I mean, it's just iconic. There's no need to change it. And I think that is my first for sure.
All right. Now, yet again, if you need a list of all of the main jerseys that are being worn at the World Cup, we can send that to you. Just text the word soccer to 8772 Radio U and then let us know which of us chose better and which picks we missed. For first to worst World Cup uniforms, I have Curaçao's soft yellow away jersey for first. I have Switzerland's bright in-your-face green highlighter away jersey for worst. Allie, your picks?
I've got the Argentina home blue, Carolina blue color jersey for first, and then I've got the USA home striped jersey for worst.
We're doing first to worst, ranking World Cup uniforms as we get towards the end of the group stage. Now all of the uniforms have been out on the world stage. Which ones are the best and worst? For me, I chose Switzerland's green highlighter radioactive neon away jersey as worst, and I have Curaçao's soft yellow classic jersey, their away jersey, as first. Allie, your picks?
I went with the USA home jersey, which is like a striped jersey, for worst, and I went with the Argentina classic home jersey, the vertical blue stripes, for first.
And we have votes coming in, thoughts coming in. We heard from Kathy, who says, voting with Allie, I agree. The U.S. is awful. Looks like Where's Waldo?
Yeah, pretty much. From far away watching it on a TV, it definitely looked like Where's Waldo.
That's our flag you're talking about.
That's definitely not the flag. The flag. If they literally just put the flag on the jersey, it would have made it 10 times better.
Like Norway did.
Yeah. We also heard from Susanna. She just says, I think I'm going with Hudson's picks.
All right.
No explanation, just going with Hudson.
Thank you. William says, both picks are really good, but going with Allie because Argentina has always been one of my favorites. Although I don't believe the USA is the worst, but I do think we could have done better. That's William.
Yeah, I think we definitely could have done better, especially on home soil, guys. This is our home jersey. If we win the World Cup, we have to win it in these jerseys. Oh, that'll be just a slap in the face for us. We also heard from Regina. She says, ooh, I do like Argentina's, and U.S. is gross. Going with Allie.
Wow. I don't know why you guys hate the U.S. jersey. I think it's pretty cool.
I think it just looks really just blah.
I definitely agree that when I was watching the U.S.-Paraguay game, I was confused, but that's because Paraguay was wearing navy.
Yes, it
and
was
as a flag nerd, I'm like, they don't have navy in their flag, so that must be the United States, where Paraguay does have red and white.
And the USA's away jersey is navy.
Yeah, which I think the away jersey is pretty bland.
I like the little details of the away jersey because it's got the stars in it. I would much prefer to wear that jersey. Like if I bought a jersey, I would wear that one over the striped one.
Okay, what are your honorable mentions for first or worst?
Oh, Spain's jersey. Spain's home jersey, another iconic one. The Brazil home jersey, iconic.
Yeah.
Like again, everything I gravitated towards was the iconic jerseys that have not changed for years. Like it's the same jersey that Pele wore that Neymar's wearing, and that's kind of what I like, the iconicness, which is why the US needs to find their iconic jersey so that they can keep one the same for years, because they change it every year and they've had a lot of bland ones, so at least they tried something here, but it's still they're not quite on the mark yet.
I have the other uniform I had for first, where there's a lot of good ones, and I'd say more good than bad. But Ivory Coast, the home jersey, it's orange and green because I love that color scheme.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I don't know why. It's just basically Ivory Coast and Miami are the only places that use that because I think it looks really cool.
Ireland has the same colors, though.
Yeah, do their uniforms look like that, though?
I don't know because I've never seen Ireland play. They're such a small country.
They never make it to the World Cup.
I've never seen them play on the international stage.
Curacao plays Ivory Coast today, so that's going to be a beautiful game.
That's the iconic aesthetic matchup that we'll see.
For worse, though, there's a lot of countries. There's a lot that just have like really boring jerseys. For example, Norway, their main jersey is the one with the flag.
Yes.
It's red and it has the blue cross, which is a great jersey. They also have a jersey that's entirely
just
black. And there's like,
stop trying to be New Zealand.
What does that have to do with Norway?
Yeah.
So Canada even has one that I don't care for, that theirs is black. And then if you look closely, you can see that it's like Canadian maple leaves.
Yeah.
Kind of scattered throughout, but it kind of looks like they fell in a pile of flour or something.
Oh, no.
Not the best. I don't like the sublimation kind of like, either have a design on it or don't.
Weirdly enough, my honorable mention for worst is actually Argentina's away jersey, even though I picked their home jersey for first. Their Argentinian away jersey is like a flourish of like paint or flour or something, and it just looks really like, who made this? Like this, it doesn't look like soccer at all to me. It's very odd. Thanks for listening to the RadioU podcast. Don't forget to rate and review the show.